From the loyal family pet to the feared fighting dog, few breeds stir up as much emotion as the pit bull for decades. These dogs have been at the center of a storm of controversy, media frenzy, and heated debate. But who is the real dog behind the headlines? Is it a dangerous, unpredictable animal, or a loving companion tragically misunderstood? Today, we're going on a journey to uncover the truth about the pit bull, separating fact from fiction and exploring the complex history and psychology of one of the world's most polarizing breeds. We'll look deep into their origins, examine the science behind their behavior, and ask the ultimate question: is it the dog, the human at the other end of the leash, that truly defines them? This is the real story of the pit bull. To understand the modern pit bull, we have to travel back to 19th century England. This is where the story begins, not with a single breed, but with a type of dog bred for a brutal sport: bull baiting. Bulldogs of the time were powerful, tenacious animals used to latch onto a bull and hold it in place. When this cruel practice was outlawed in 1835, a new, even darker sport emerged: dogfighting, to create a more agile and fiery fighter. These bulldogs were crossed with terriers. The result was the bull and terrier, the direct ancestor of what we now call the pit bull. They were bred for gameness, a term describing a dog's relentless determination and refusal to back down. Even when faced with extreme pain, these traits were prized in the fighting pit. But what's crucial to understand is that aggression towards humans was actively bred out. A dog that couldn't be safely handled by its owner, even in the heat of a fight, was considered useless and was often culled. When these dogs crossed the Atlantic with immigrants to the United States, their role began to change. On the American frontier, they were all-purpose farm dogs, used for hunting, protecting livestock, and guarding the family. They became a symbol of American grit and loyalty. They were so beloved that they appeared on Army recruitment posters during World War I, representing courage and patriotism. They were even featured in popular culture, like Petey, the cherished ring-eyed companion from the Our Gang comedy series, also known as the Little Rascals. For the first half of the 20th century, the pit bull was widely seen as America's dog, a trustworthy, brave, and devoted family member. So, what happened? How did this celebrated hero become the villain we so often see portrayed in the news today? The shift in public perception began in the latter half of the 20th century. As dogfighting experienced a dark resurgence in underground circles, the pit bull's strength and tenacity were once again exploited. Sensationalized media reports started to link the breed with crime and aggression. A few high-profile tragic incidents involving pit bull-type dogs dominated news cycles, creating a narrative of a uniquely dangerous breed. This media storm ignited a panic, leading to the rise of what's known as breed-specific legislation, or BSL. Suddenly, in cities and towns across the world, owning a pit bull could mean breaking the law. These laws didn't target irresponsible owners or specific aggressive behaviors. They targeted the dogs themselves, based solely on their appearance. This legislation forced countless well-behaved family pets from their homes and led to the euthanasia of thousands of healthy, adoptable dogs in shelters. The term pit bull itself adds to the confusion. It's not actually a single recognized breed. It's a label applied to a group of breeds with similar physical characteristics, including the American Pit Bull Terrier, the Staffordshire Bull Terrier, the American Staffordshire Terrier, and mixes of these breeds. This ambiguity makes tracking bite statistics incredibly difficult and often inaccurate. A study published in the Journal of the American Veterinary Medical Association found that in over 400 cases of fatal dog attacks, breed identification was wrong more than 80% of the time based on DNA analysis. Many dogs labeled as pit bulls were actually mixes of completely different breeds. This widespread misidentification skews public perception and unfairly paints a target on the backs of an entire category of dogs who simply share a certain look, a blocky head, a muscular build, and a short coat. Let's talk about the science of their behavior. One of the most persistent myths is the concept of a locking jaw. This is biologically impossible. There is no special mechanism in a pit bull's jaw that allows it to lock. What they do have is incredible determination and powerful jaw muscles, a remnant of their bull-baiting ancestry. When they bite, they are simply determined to hold on. Another common misconception is that they are inherently more aggressive than other breeds. However, temperament tests conducted by the American Temperament Test Society tell a different story. The American Pit Bull Terrier consistently passes the test at a higher rate than many other popular breeds, including golden retrievers and beagles. These tests evaluate a dog's stability, shyness, aggressiveness, and friendliness. The results suggest that the average pit bull is not predisposed to aggression towards humans. So, if it's not hardwired in their DNA, where does the aggressive behavior we sometimes see come from? The answer overwhelmingly points to human influence, environment, training, socialization. And the responsibility of the owner are the most critical factors in shaping any dog's behavior. A dog that is abused, neglected, chained up, or intentionally trained to be aggressive is far more likely to become dangerous, regardless of its breed. Early socialization is key. Exposing a puppy to a wide variety of people, places, sounds, and other animals in a positive way helps them grow into a well-adjusted, confident adult. Positive reinforcement training, which rewards good behavior instead of punishing bad behavior, builds a strong, trusting bond between dog and owner. Pit bulls, being intelligent and eager to please, thrive under this kind of guidance. We see this positive potential realized every single day. Look at the world of therapy and assistance dogs. Pit bulls are now working as comfort dogs for veterans with PTSD, as reading companions for children in libraries, and even as search and rescue dogs who bravely served at disaster sites. Their stable temperament and deep connection with people make them exceptionally suited for these roles. They have an uncanny ability to sense human emotion and provide comfort when it's needed most. These are not exceptions to the rule. They are examples of the breed's true nature when raised in a loving, supportive environment. These dogs showcase the incredible resilience and capacity for love that lies within the heart of every pit bull. They are living proof that nurture can triumph over a troubled history. The debate over pit bulls is not just about dogs, it's about responsibility. Blaming an entire breed lets irresponsible owners off the hook. Focusing on did not breed means holding individual owners accountable for the actions of their pets. Laws that promote responsible pet ownership, such as leash laws, anti-tethering ordinances, and penalties for neglect and abuse are proven to be more effective at protecting communities than breed bans. When we penalize bad owners instead of innocent dogs, we create safer communities for everyone. It encourages education, promotes proper training, and ensures that all dogs, regardless of their appearance, are judged by the content of their character, not the shape of their head. This approach is not only more fair, it's more effective. The story of the pit bull is a powerful lesson in prejudice, media influence, and the profound impact we have on the animals in our care. They were bred by humans for a violent purpose, then celebrated as heroes, and later vilified by a society in fear. But through it all, the spirit of the dog, loyal, tenacious, and incredibly affectionate, has endured. For every negative headline, there are thousands of untold stories of pit bulls sleeping at the foot of a child's bed, greeting their owners with ecstatic wiggles, and enriching the lives of their families. The future of this breed rests in our hands. By choosing education over ignorance, responsibility over blame, and compassion over fear, we can rewrite their narrative. We can give these dogs the chance they deserve to be seen not as a monster or a statistic, but as a loving companion, a family member, and man's best friend. Thank you for watching. If you learned something today, please like this video and subscribe to Canine Secrets for more content that challenges our perceptions.